So this is a learn any language in 7 days techniques update. I've realized that it'll probably take a couple of years to really develop the techniques. It's kind of like a fighting style. To develop your own fighting style of a martial art takes years. So it's kind of like that. To develop your own branch of thought can take years. Your own style of thought and whatnot can take years. Plus, I've got all these things, in life weighing me down, mental illness and stuff, things I struggle with daily life, I have to battle too. But I'm trying to find connections. Sorry, the storm coming. I'm trying to find connections in what I do with overcoming my daily adversities, my daily hindrances with just functioning because of my autism, and trying to apply those to learning any language in 7 days. For instance, noticing details and becoming less oblivious. Like when I see my apartment, I become more oblivious to the mess, becoming more sensitive to the mess and being able to recognize when there's a mess. It will help me learn to be more aware of my speech impediments, which I am becoming more aware of when I see my videos. So I'll become more aware of my speech impediments, as well as I will become more aware of the individual sounds and be able to mimic the sounds of languages more accurately. Because what happens with people when they are learning a language is when they hear a sound in a language, they kind of adapt to it with a sound that they know in their language. So, and that causes the sound to be, when they speak the foreign language, to use the sounds from their language, which can make it difficult for the person to understand, a native speaker. So, yeah, that's just what I wanted to share, and it'll take years to develop these techniques. And I think even if I develop the techniques to make it so you can learn any language in 7 days, I feel like it may take a year or more of training just to get to the point where you could learn any language in 7 days. Like, even if I master the techniques, even if I figure out the techniques to the letter, it could take a year or more of training to be able to do that. So, yeah. Also, individuals have their own manners of learning. Like, I can't learn phrases very well, so maybe I have to adapt to learn phrases. But for me, I have to learn the individual words, learn the grammar. I've got some techniques I'm thinking of right now that I don't want to share because then people will steal the ideas I have. But yeah, anyway, that's just what I wanted to share. This is just an update. I'm still working on it. Just techniques I'm working on. Gonna try and get a job at the library and use that as a means to basically categorize the language I'm learning. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm going to upload this video and get back to cleaning my apartment and using the skills I learned from cleaning my apartment to sensitize myself to the sounds of the language, as well as become, like I said, more aware of the language sounds, and honestly to be more motivated to do things one step at a time, kind of like breaking down how you eat an elephant one bite at a time. So being able to keep going when I'm tired, when I'm learning a language, when I'm overwhelmed, it's like just want to learn one more word, learn one more grammar rule, just one more word, one more grammar rule, and just keep going. Think, how do I get through this? And these are the skills that I'm learning day by day just to function in everyday life that I will be applying to my learning language in 7 day techniques.